How did Jesus appear in that light? Because if you notice the next statement or the response that Saul gave after Jesus began to call out, please don't forget, at this time, this young scholar did not know who Jesus was. But Jesus that was coming from heaven knew who the scholar was, and he called him by name. In that state of defenselessness, in that state where his letters could not cover him, this monarch addressed him by name and asked him a question. Why persecutest thou me? Now, you see, in that state that the young scholar was, if Jesus wanted to kill him, he was already set for slaughter. I'm trying to imagine how Jesus appeared from that light, because the moment he saw Jesus, he did not just address him casually. He said, "Who art thou, Lord?" That means in whatsoever form Jesus was, that he appeared to him. The young man was able to discern that this was not an ordinary individual. From anywhere he's coming from, he's a lord, he's a prince of that realm. I believe that it was that salutation that made Jesus spare his life. In my own opinion, this is not the Bible, this is me now. I'm imagining that because Jesus came with a question, and the question was, "Why are you persecuting me?" That was like a charge in court. Jesus was not saying, "Are you persecuting me?" It was not. He's saying, "Why?" That means that been established that you have constituted yourself a persecutor. So I want to believe that it was a scenario of justice, and you may not like my imagination, but it's not the Bible. This is me thinking. According to my imagination, I think Jesus was carrying a matchet. That is and as powerful as that matchet was, he needed the response from the young man in order to decide whether to use it. And then the young man now addressed him properly. "Who are you, Lord?" So Jesus saw that he acknowledged his lordship. Then it was as though there was no need to employ the use of the matchet. Then he now introduced himself. "I am Jesus, whom thou persecutest."